So I normally don't do this, but I'm going to give a shout out. And I got this dope ass painting that we just threw together overnight. And I'll mention their names. It was and yes, that's right, those two. And so we can all give them a round of applause. Yeah, but it looks dope. Honestly, we just did like a little practice thing, and I like the way it came out. So if you're not watching this, go to YouTube and watch it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I think it's pretty dope, and it's here to stay. They're good. All right, thank God, thank goodness. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode number 9 of the Slob on the Pod. On today's episode, we have a very special, spicy, touchy, some might even say controversial topic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about alcohol. The number one cause of failed relationships, broken homes, DUIs, obviously. That's our topic for today, is alcohol. The goods, the bads, and mainly goods, but I don't know, we'll see. I actually recently took a vow that I would not drink for 40 days. And a lot of you are already thinking, oh, that's what he gave it for Lent. You're wrong, because that's not what I give for Lent. I don't go to church, so I don't do that. If I'm not gonna fully commit, I'm not gonna act like a fucking poser. So no, this is not for Lent. This is just me, myself. I told myself, come March 1st, 40 days from March 1st to April 9th. April 9th just so happens to be the weekend of Coachella, so a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, that's good. He's trying to get healthy, or he's trying to better himself. You're wrong again. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I want to look shredded for Coachella. I mean, duh. You know, it doesn't take a rock. That's obviously why I'm doing it. I don't care about being healthy. I'm not going to live very long, so might as well do all the shittiest things possible, right? So I yo-yo diet. You know, sometimes I eat good for like a month, and then I'll go eat shit for 2 months. And I just keep going back and forth thinking that's okay. I also don't drink a lot of water. So I don't care, you know? I'm not trying to be healthy. I'm doing this because I want to look good for fucking Coachella, the one awesome fucking music festival that happens once a year that I only went to for the first time last year. Fell in love, obviously, so I'm going on this huge rant about Coachella. And I just want to be shredded, all right? I want to be able to take my shirt off and be like happy with my body. And right now I'm not. I'm really upset and fucking pissed off with it. So I'm going to punish it by cutting out alcohol, some sugars, and the reason I say some sugars is because recently, now that I stopped drinking alcohol, I'm craving fucking candy, which I never do, so I don't know what that is. My thing is like Swedish fish and like gummy bears. Anything gummy is what I'm craving. So I'm going to try to cut out sugars. I don't know about the whole fucking carbs thing. Here and there, I might eat like a bread or something, eat some rice. So I'm not going full blown, but all I know is I'm cutting down alcohol, which I'm pretty sure is 99% of the reason why I don't have a six pack right now. So that's the main reason why I'm cutting alcohol. And like, I'm not quitting. I call this more of like a science experiment, if you would say. So that's what we're going with here, for the month of March into April. Also, I don't know why I stopped biting my nails. I don't know what happened, but just March happened, and I just wanted to change my whole entire life around and just be a better fucking person out of nowhere for 40 days only. And so I stopped biting my nails, which I've had this huge like problem with since I was little. My parents used to tell me the more I bite them, the more I would have no fingernails growing up, and I'd have nasty looking fingers, which is also not true. They always said they were going to buy this nail polish that they would put on my nails to stop me from biting my nails. Never did until recently when I said, you know what? I'm 26 years old. You know, it's time for me to take charge of my life. So I went out and bought some this nasty ass nail polish that legit tastes like poison. If you've ever been playing with like a glow stick and it just happens to bust all over your face, if the glow stick just busts all over your face and you get a little on your lip and you lick it, that taste you get is exactly what this fucking fingernail shit tastes like. So it's really working. My nails are growing, but I'm itching like a crack addict. I keep staring at them and I go crazy. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not trying to be any healthy. I'm not trying to fucking do anything. I just want to look good. And I know lately I've been kind of like shying away from letting people see my fingers. Fuck me. And yeah, so that's another thing. So I don't know, man. I'm really excited for March. A lot of things are going up. A lot of things are getting put down, but not for long. So I don't know. We'll see. I've also recently joined this super secret gym that I go to that I'm not even supposed to mention, and now they're probably gonna kill me. But I go to this super dope gym that no one knows about, no one will ever know about unless I tell them about it. It's only with very few memberships, so something really like low key that all you wish you would have been part of, but now you're not. And this is part of my recovery of an addict of alcohol. Oh shit, the addict of alcoholism. So I guess you can say I'm publicly saying right now that I have a drinking problem. Wrong again. You're all wrong again, because that's not what I'm thinking, and that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was this dope-ass gym that we go to is part of the process, and this supposedly is going to give me a fucking 6-pack or an 8-pack, as one of the master coaches would say. But I don't know. We'll see. So I figure I'd cut him some slack, and I'll be like, all right, look, I'll go for your fucking 40-day plan, 40-day shred plan. All right. I'll even cut out alcohol for you guys just to see how this really works. So we'll see. But it's super dope, except for the fact I got to wake up at fucking like 4:30 just to make breakfast to be there at 5:30. I don't know. I feel like I'm back in fucking high school and I'm playing like sports again, and I got to wake up super early. And it's just, I'm not really looking forward to it. But hey, if I get an 8-pack, I'll fucking do it. All right. But yeah, so I honestly was thinking about making this like a cool little like vlog-ish video of like my steps from day 1 to day 40. And like the thing, but then I realized, who the fuck am I? I'm not a fucking movie producer. I don't know how to work this shit. I barely know how to do this. And you want me to go fucking make a YouTube video? Fucking edited with like more than 15, 20 minutes? You're insane. I'm not going to do that. But it would pop in my head. So in case you're wondering, yeah, I thought about it, but I'm not going to do it. All right. Once I start getting more money, which by the way, a lot of money's been rolling in ever since this baby went up on YouTube. And I told everyone that was my game plan. Make a podcast. And then once the YouTube videos come in, that's where the cash is all at. So we're already, we bought this brand new clock. Actually, now that I just remembered, today's episode is sponsored by cigarettes. Sponsored by cigarettes. That's correct, guys. Cigarettes. They're not good for you, but they'll make you feel good. So smoke cigarettes. But yeah, so we got this dope ass setup, and we're rocking. We're making. Look at, someone sent me this. I don't know who it was. No one even has my address. How the fuck someone sent this to me? It's a fucking sriracha blow up thing. I'm telling you, fans it's going crazy. You guys got to hop on the train now before you fucking later on down the road when I'm fucking successful and making billions of dollars. And then what? Then you're gonna hop on the fucking bandwagon? No, you got to do it now. So hit that fucking like button. Fucking go to my Instagram and like every fucking post. Venmo me $5 and fucking go like and subscribe my YouTube page. All right. Remember, guys, I'm trying to make your guys' day better. I can't do that if you guys don't pay me. All right. The more you pay me, the more this gets better. Look, we got dope lights. You can't see it, but we got dope ass lights in here that I'm telling you, it's getting big, guys. You got to hop on the train now before you're considered a bandwagoner. I feel like I was trying to sell cars right now. My mouth is hurting. I was talking way too fast. But in all seriousness, guys, I really am trying to stop drinking for 40 days. And I was trying to think, when I was thinking about what to talk about on today's episode, I was thinking about like, why did I even start drinking in the first place? Obviously, yeah, I knew, growing up, I didn't drink a lot. Even as a kid, like I maybe tried beer. I even remember it. Like I thought it was gross. So it's not like I've been grown. I wasn't like born drinker. Like I wasn't born to drink. All right. It was just the right time and the right people, I guess. I don't know. But I remember I turned 21. Then I guess I slowly started drinking. It wasn't even like a big thing. I remember, because sometimes I think about it when I'm drinking like Monday through Sunday without fucking taking a break. I'm thinking, was there ever a time when I didn't fucking do this? Then I remember when I first turned 21, I was probably drinking like once a month, if that. And I think like a 6-pack got me drunk. And then I just remember as time went on, actually, you know what happened? I remember my best friend at the time had just got deployed. So him and his wife were the only people I knew. So I would and we'd always drink. So eventually, like on the weekends, I would drink by myself in my room, which I know sounds depressing, but really it wasn't. It was a lot of fun. You guys should totally try it sometime. It's not depressing, by the way. It's not fucking depressing. Don't fucking laugh. Fucking this guy. But yeah, so so I used to drink, and then I think in time I just kind of kept going. And I built my tolerance, and I fucking drank like I was trying to be part of the USA Olympic drinking team. Like I drank so much it was impossible. But at the time I was only barely 21, so I could drink fucking 40 beers, wake up the next morning, still have a six pack. It didn't bloat me. I didn't look like shit. My face did get swollen. What is this shit? My face gets swollen now when I drink, and my eyes get poofy, and like, oh, it's disgusting. I didn't look like that then, so I could drink like whatever, and I just went on with it. And I remember when I turned 23, that was when it hit me. When I fucking hit 23, I remember like literally the day of my birthday, or like whenever I celebrate my birthday, because I never celebrate on the actual day because I'm a fucking idiot. I forget my own birthday, so don't expect me to remember your guys's. But yeah, so I remember like waking up from the night after like doing my birthday party thing, and I just remember feeling like shit for like 4 days. And that was like, this has never happened. I used to never get hangovers as it was. And then I get a fucking hangover that lasts for 4 fucking days, and that's when it hit me that I'm getting fucking old. But that didn't stop me. I kept this fucking alcoholic train chugging along, because then I got to Texas and I met the craziest dude that I thought I could drink, and this guy can drink, which is my buddy Daniel Esparza. What up, boy? And we had just, and this literally, we got to fucking Texas 5-6 months later. We left to Korea for 9 months. So Korea is like a whole nother story itself. But I'm just saying, there was times in Korea, like, yo, it was fun for like 3-4 months. And I get it. I'm not trying to say like I know I didn't get deployed, like legit deployed. I just got sent overseas, and I totally get that. But at the same time, I don't care anywhere overseas, anywhere longer than 5-6 days, you're going to get homesick. So Korea sucked, and there was just there were certain times where, I just didn't want to. I remember on the weekends, it would be like, fuck, like, once this weekend's over, then we only have like 7 more weeks left, and then we go home. And that's how I would count it down. So come the weekends, I was like, well, fuck, I don't know. I would just get so bored of even doing things, and then you had to fill out a fucking form to go off base. It was just too much work. So I was like, fuck this. So I would just drink, and I would try to drink and try to pass out early so I could just be the days on by. And that's my depressing story on how I became an alcoholic. Thanks for listening to this episode. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, now that I'm saying it out loud, it's really fucking depressing and sad. But that's not the point. I'm fine, though. I'm fine. Dude, 40 days, I'm about to be fucking shredded. Actually, 30, 34, 33 days, 36 days, I'll be fucking shredded. So I'm not even sad. I think and now look at me, dude. I can outdrink anyone, literally anyone, except for my boy Daniel Esparza. Like I said, that motherfucker, I don't know where it goes, and he somehow wakes up without a hangover. He's insane. But I can outdrink anyone, and I know it 100%. Except for like the old fucks that drink like since they were born. Like, no. But I'm just saying, like, normally I can outdrink a lot of people. And even after this fucking 40-day little dry spell that I go through of alcohol, I'm still going to be able to fucking pound 40 beers in one day and still be fucking ready to drink more. But yeah, you know what? A lot of good things, though, did happen while I was under the influence of alcohol. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying that's something that you need to have fun, because there's plenty of times I had fun without it. Way less times than when I actually had alcohol, but still there was times where I was able to have fun without drinking. But, sorry. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I don't know, when you drink, you're just like a different person sometimes. And I think we all need that. We all need a little liquid courage to just get that, that inner demon out just for the night. And that's why I would do it, and especially a lot of times I would use alcohol to, like, if I was like in a nervous situation, I use it to calm my nerves. I remember I used to go, when I was going to college in Colorado, I used to take like a couple shots before I took tests just so it could calm my nerves, like I would it's not like I did it because I was sad, and not because I just would do it in just random times whenever I needed it. And the more I'm saying this, the more it sounds like I'm an alcoholic. I get it. But I started drinking this Perrier shit. I'm not sponsored. Actually, yeah, I am. This is my sponsor, Perrier. Thanks for the bottle of half drinking mineral water. Super really good, by the way. And now that I stopped drinking for 40 days, I sometimes take big swigs of this and I act like I'm taking a shot. And sometimes mentally it works. But that's just more reason to believe that I'm an alcoholic. Tastes so good. But what was I saying before I fucking got rudely interrupted? Oh, yeah. I remember. No, what? What? No. Yeah, I remember now. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, so there's a lot of good times though when I was drunk. Not too many I remember, obviously because I was drunk. But the ones I do remember and the ones that people tell me about sound amazing. Video I sling the next day is always sound amazing. I remember when I was in Korea, I used to be also really depressing. I used to sit at the edge of my windowsill on the 4th floor and see if I was gonna jump. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I didn't do that. Close. I sat like at the inside of the room, looking out the window, and I would just have like a 6-pack of beer, and I would just play music, and it was just like a chill thing. And I remember one time my roommate that like we shared a bathroom, so we had our own room but shared the middle part. And I remember he comes out and he was like all drunk. It was like a Saturday night, and he would always get drunk off like Jack Daniel's whiskey. I remember this. And he would always, and he like during the day we were like whatever friends. Like I didn't really like him, he didn't really like me, but we were cordial, I guess. But at night he would get drunk and just stumble in and be like the coolest guy ever. And I remember he walked in with like a half bottle of Jack, and I looked back because I heard him coming through the doorway, and I looked back and I just see him standing there. He's like, "Tondo, are you gonna fucking jump?" And he's like, I don't know, he's like a weird accent. I was like, "No, man, just chilling." He's like, "All right." He's like, "But if you do," he's like, he said something like fucking make it look clean, or I don't know what the fuck he said, something weird. He was a weird guy. He said the weirdest shit. But yeah, Hobbs was his name. Hobbs, there you go. Yeah, this fucker, yeah, he was funny. So I used to do that, but it was dope though. I was under the influence, but I wasn't gonna jump clearly. I'd never do that. I'm never in the right mindset to do that ever. So I wasn't gonna do that, so I knew that. But it was chill, dude. It was just, I don't know, like I said, sometimes like, and especially being in the military, that was like my escape pretty much. This sucks. I hate this fucking episode already because it's too fucking serious. And it's supposed to be a fucking comedy. It's supposed to be funny, right? And it's fucking depressing. Oh, fuck. Someone. Oh, okay. I wish I had like a fucking button that I could press. Like, that's what I need. I need to get a soundboard. Write that in my notes. I need to get a soundboard. And like, when I could play little noises. Maybe I could do it off my laptop. I don't know. If anyone knows, hit me up. Anyways, let me just finish the serious part and then we'll get into it. But yeah, so I used to get drunk and just chill outside and just listen to dope music. And I'd be good, just thinking about thoughts, just thinking about plans and stuff when I got back from the States, stuff like that. But the best part, the funniest thing, I don't know why I would do this. I'd wake up the next morning, I'd have like all this downloaded music from like 2000 and down. I'd have like the whole NSYNC album, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, fucking, like, I don't even know. Like, just like all the music I used to listen to back in the day, and it would all be downloaded into my fucking things. It'd be cool though, because then the next day I was like, what the fuck? And I'd play it sober and I'm like, oh, this song fucking slaps. And then it'd be dope. It'd be like my drunk self was kind of giving my sober self a present. Like, hey, buddy, here you go. Here's some dope music that you don't remember when you're sober. Also, I used to be, I don't know why, I used to be huge being into fucking rom-coms, romantic comedies. That's right. Fucking girly chick flick type movies. And I like that shit. I don't know why. I think even it was around the time I was single, so maybe I thought one of the movies I would like match on with, the closest one I ever got to was like That Awkward Moment with Zac Efron. That was a pretty dope movie. But yeah, so like, oh, like, dude, like I would just get drunk and watch movies like that. 99% of the time I'd cry, but I did it on purpose. I would just cry. And I'm not even making this up. If you ever talk to any of my buddies, they know exactly what I'm talking about. They'd make fun of me, but I don't fucking care. Because that's just me. All right, it's just shit I hold in when I'm sober, and I can only let it out when I'm drunk. Yeah, you see, sometimes I got to drink just to let my feelings out. But hey, that's just what drinking does to you. And that's why today's episode is sponsored by alcohol. That's right, everybody. Today's episode is sponsored by alcohol. As much as it's a bad thing, it's also a really, really good thing. Most of the time a lot of my stories that I had about being happy was when I was drinking alcohol. So thanks, alcohol. Thanks for that sponsor. But yeah, alcohol is not that great for you sometimes. Oh, that's another thing. Write that in my notes. That's the title right there. Alcohol's not great for you sometimes. Wait, not alcohol is not great for you all the time. Sometimes. Now, I don't know. Just write something down and I'll remember. But yeah, so I used to watch rom-coms and cry. Big whoop. Big fucking whoop, all right? Everyone knows, by this point in my life, everyone knows that I cry when I watch those movies. That's why now when I watch them with Saida, when it gets to like the part where someone dies or someone is about to mainly die and it gets really sad, I usually shut that movie off. So like Selena, right when she drops that rose at the end of the scene before she's about to get shot, I turn it off. In End of Watch, right before they're about to go do the little raid on the fucking apartments of the cartel Mexican Cholo people, cut it off. They never die in my version of my film. The Notebook, right before or right when he gives them the kiss and they're all having the fun, the old people, when the guy and the girl are having, the best time of their life before she dies, I cut it off. Because to me, it's always the happy part. But in Korea, I didn't do that. I watched everything to the very end, the saddest shit of the saddest, and I drank alcohol and I cried myself out and woke up the next day with puffy eyes. But I went to the gym feeling great because I let all these emotions out that I couldn't do when I was sober. I'm telling you, it's all coming full circle, people. Alcohol is not the best, but sometimes it causes you to be happy. Sometimes it is it's the answer to all your problems. That sounds terrible. I should have never said that. That sounds so bad. I'm not helping no one right now. I'm on the fence right now. I was sick, dude. 21 minutes. This is a little bit more than last time. This is good. I like that. I have so many fucking drunk stories I could tell you about that I somewhat remember. I mainly only remember because once I'm sober, they tell me them. So I just got to put the missing pieces in myself the next day when I'm sobering up. But these are just a few I remember. I have way too many more, but I'll do one more. Then we got to do some listener questions, which is a new thing that I just thought of. I've never ever seen in my entire life on any YouTube video or podcast or any vlogs or anything. So I'm starting this. Listener questions. But first, one more story. Okay. That's right. Okay. There was one time when the very first time I actually pre-gamed, I remember we were about to go out to some like house party. This was in Colorado. And I pre-gamed just a little too hard. I miscalculated the drinks I would need to feel a certain way at a certain time that I needed it to make me feel. And I miscalculated, drank way too many. Actually, I think I remember I drank like a Four Loko and then like some shots of tequila, probably like 2 or 3, and then probably like 3 Coronas or something crazy. I'm telling you, man, when I was younger, I don't know, I could drink and eat anything and I'd be fine. That's probably why I'm not sick ever, because I have the most amazing immune system. Coronavirus ain't gonna fucking get me anymore or anyone. That's why I'm not getting it. I could make out with a girl that has coronavirus and I still wouldn't get it because my immune system is that fucking good. All right. And you know why? Because I used to drink a lot of beer and I ate food off the ground that my mom would throw on the ground. That's how I ate when I was home. Dude, I almost blacked out for a second. I went on like a crazy rant. What was that? Oh yeah. So anyways, so I miscalculated my drinks and we went, and I knew this girl was going to be there, and I fucking blew it. The minute I saw her, I was stumbling over. I think I fell onto her. It might have been funny in the beginning, but then she realized this guy's actually drunk. I probably smelled like terrible alcohol. And all I remember was drinking, getting to the party, and then waking up the next morning. And I fell asleep in the back of my buddy's car that I guess he left me in. I don't know where he was at, but I remember waking up in the back of his car. My pants were wet. I pissed my pants, which I never do, by the way. So that's another reason why I remember this story, because I rarely piss my pants. And I had pissy pants in the back of my buddy's car, and that was the story of the time when I pre-gamed and I miscalculated my drinks, and I blew it in the end. So that, I guess, it was a time when alcohol was not in my favor, but in time, young Jordan grew to know his limits and he just went back to the drawing board. Before he knew it, this fucking guy was on the road, and he was able to calculate the fucking perfect drinking time for the time when he was going to talk to this girl and this. It was fucking perfect. He was a fucking genius. I mean, I'm a fucking genius. Anyways, let's get to these listener questions. I'm telling you right now, I only put it out for like half a day and I got so many fucking questions. It blew my mind. There's questions up the ass. So many fucking questions. It was so hard to pick some, so I just picked like 3. And so maybe these are your questions, maybe they're not. If not, keep sending them in though, because I'll fucking get to them. We'll get to them. First one comes from Manny Molina. Oh, we got a good old fashioned showdown of a sex, marry, and kill. All right, who we got? Sex, marry, or was it kill? Oh yeah, fuck, marry, kill. This guy put sex. What a loser. What are we, 14? You can't curse? Wait. Oh yeah, so fuck, marry. I'm gonna fix that in my notes. Fuck, marry, kill. You have Shakira, J-Lo, and Lisa Ann. I know the first 2. I don't know Lisa Ann. I'm gonna have to look her up. I'm scared to look her up because I have a feeling she's a porn star. And I was correct. She's an American pornographic actress. Who the fuck is this? He picked 2 old hot chicks, like successful women, and he picks this girl. Lisa Ann, who is this? Oh, this girl looks old though. Yeah, okay, so first off, kill her. Kill Lisa Ann. I'm sorry, one, she's a porn star, so I'm gonna say no to that. And then especially based off Melody too, so right away I'm killing her, so that's easy. We got Shakira and J-Lo, the ultimate fucking hottest fucking gilf on the planet. I'm only saying gilf because they're old. Yeah, I don't know if they have grandkids yet, but they're fucking old and they look hot as shit. I'm gonna have to go with fuck Shakira and marry J-Lo 100%. One, because Shakira is bomb as fuck, and I pretty much in the end I get to fuck both of them. But Shakira, I don't know. I feel like her language barrier is kind of a reason why she's not that successful in America. And I'm not being racist. I'm just stating the facts, guys. Don't fucking blame me, all right? She don't speak English that well. J-Lo speaks a way lot better. It stopped. Go ahead and press record. Is it good? All right. That's fine. Good. But yeah, so I feel like if being married to J-Lo, I'd be more successful. I mean, she is more successful and I'd be with her. So us as a married couple would be a successful couple. So that's that. Thanks, Manny. Manny Molina, by the way, is, if you need to check him out on Instagram. His name is Money Cuts, I believe. I'll put his fucking thing somewhere. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. It might just be the whole fucking screen because I don't know how to put shit in. But yeah, his name's Manny Molina. This dude runs an Instagram page where he buys and sells Nike shoes, Supreme, like all the like super underground, like dope shit, like hype fucking beast bullshit, dope stuff. He has all that cool shit, all the hookup. He's pretty much my plug. I got these badass Jordans, and they're all thanks to him. But this man, yeah, his name's Money Cuts. Super dope guy. Anyways, that was his question. Thanks, Manny. Next, we have Ambrose. His question is, do it stink? First off, that's just it. That's all I put. Do it stink? So right away, I'm gonna say that he was probably talking about my asshole. Do it stink? Yes, it stinks very badly because I don't know how to properly clean it. All I do is wipe it with a toilet paper, and I hope that within the next 3-4 hours I take a shower so I can properly get it cleaned. Because I don't know how to clean my butthole properly. So yes, if you're asking Ambrose, do it stink? It does stink. Really, really fucking bad. And the next question is from Nick. Oh, fuck. Actually, that's all we have. That's all the questions, guys. So once again, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Slop on the Pod. I'm going to go before I say anything more. Bye.